Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Welcome to episode 2 of Mental Health Conversations by Mel. So, this time, our guest is a frontliner. This episode is entitled Buhay Frontliner. So, before anything else, I want to introduce to you my second guest for my vlog, Miss Jenilly Ona. She works as the Wellness Center of the National Center for Mental Health. She is a self-taught digital illustrator who is currently finishing her master's degree in psychology, major in clinical psychology at the University of Santo Tomas. She took her undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Sciences at the University of the Philippines, Manila. In 2018, Jenny Lee started her passion project, Hello Mirai, an online compendium of her illustrations depicting positivity, love, and mental health and wellness on Facebook and Instagram. Hello Mirai was inspired by the idea of helping people regardless of health condition, educational literacy, and socioeconomic status to become educated about mental health and wellness through her illustration skills and her wide knowledge in clinical psychology. She always believes that learning about mental health should never be boring, scary, depressing, or excessively serious. Thus, through Hello Mirai, she can produce and share easy to understand and bite-sized artworks as her way for people to get interested in appreciating mental health and wellness information. Further, she promotes the sense of positivity and love through her works to encourage everyone to keep on going with life, regardless of challenges and struggles. So, first of all, before we start the formal interview as part of my vlog, I want to share to you a poem which I have written during this time of quarantine since the quarantine measures started in March 2020. This poem has been shared through different platforms like Mental Health Support Group by Carly Versosa and of course the Istorya ng Pag-asa of Office of the Vice President. I've sent copy to the office. So I want to read to you that poem that I've mentioned. Life, life. So life means love is flavor enhancer. So this poem starts with a quote by yours truly that life provides surprising gifts just like how roses bloom when love waters them. So I repeat, life provides surprising gifts just like how roses bloom when love waters them. The journey begins because of God's will along a widening road with fast rolling wheels. Being a ship's captain to unlock the seal, unfold hidden treasures like unique golden wheels. As you take a step to a faraway land, here comes the sound from a marching band. Autumn leaves, snow and blossoms join the sand. Magic glitters as fairy cast one. Adventures occurs by Adventures occur side by side. Prayers and faith, the undying guide. Travelers explore the earth so wide. A knock on the door offers a seldom ride. A knock on the door offers a seldom ride. The race is on. You're on the starting line. Sunshine assures a future so fine. The masters play off in vine's lucky nine, and the victorious taste the sweetest wine. Hello, Jen. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, I'm fine.
Ayan. It was nice meeting you and having
Sige,
you in
sige,
this
sige, sige.
in this
I'm good, okay
uh,
naman.
in
Kaka-finish, ayan.
ayan in this endeavor.
Me too.
Yeah. Thank you for accepting my invitation and
Mm.
ayun, please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Ah,
Uh,
hi guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So I'm
yes.
Jen. So I'm used to be known as Mirai or Hello Mirai kasi that's my online name for my artworks kasi. So yun, I actually am a clinical psychology major and I
Mhm.
work in the wellness center of National Center for Mental Health. That's why may mask ako. So nasa office pa ako. So ayun, I create artworks for psychoeducation. So there.
Dahil nga nabanggit mo na you're working in NCMH, so you're one of the frontliners. So how are the challenges in our current healthcare system, which includes the high demand for medical services, affect the mental health of the
Mm-mm.
frontline?
Mm. Siguro ang nakikita kong challenges faced by today's healthcare workers are probably two things. No? Yung una is burnout. Kasi nagkaka-understaffed yung mga healthcare workers. Tapos, at the same time kasi, um, overtime, usually yung mga healthcare workers. So, some of them kasi nagre-render ng 12 hours. Kami naman dito, ako naman actually 16. So may mga ganun, no? And yun nga, yung iba nagkakasakit. Tapos yung mismong nasa naghumahanap ng mga patient, yun, nagkaka-COVID. So, nagkaka-understaff. So, nagkaka-burnout, yun, napapagod din at the same time. Tapos pangalawa, ang isa pang challenge na nakikita ko is yung compensation for uh, people who are, yun nga, helping the health industry. Kasi sobrang daming challenge yung hinaharap natin in maintaining yung healthcare dito, lalo na yung facilities natin for healthcare system, hindi maayos and all that. No? So, yun, hindi well compensated yung mga healthcare workers. So, I think those are two things that I see na challenges natin in the Philippines.
Yeah, I agree with that, ano. Kasi, syempre, dahil underman yung sector, so tendency is to render longer working hours. So, yung ganun bang shift na 12 or 16 hours straight yon?
Straight yun. Dito sa NCMH, yung nurses 12 hours. Straight yun.
Okay, tapos the following day, rest
Tapos,
day
ayun,
nyo.
kami 16. Tapos, lucky na lang kami kumaka-8 kami sa isang araw. Oo.
Pero following that 16 hours,
Depende kasi sa
ano,
condition, sa usapan ng depende sa department. So,
depende
kami
sa
dito,
schedule.
2 weeks. 2 weeks kami nagre-render ng work. Sa ibang department kasi, uwian sila. So, yeah. Depende kasi. So, yun, usually, straight shifts.
So, ibig sabihin, 2 weeks kang nandyan sa NCMH, then uuwi ka pagkatapos. Ganun ba yun? Okay.
Yes. Oo, ganun.
So,
Kasi
given that,
para iwas din sa COVID.
oo,
Yes.
so yun, so given that, how do you cope up with your tight schedule?
With regard to that, yun, pag may 8 hours kami na duty doon na kami nagkakaroon ng time to socialize or to, ako kasi geek ako so I play games pag free time ko or I just listen to music, soothing music, mga ganun. So, anything that would entertain me or Netflix, ganun. So, yan. Some of the things. Tapos pag uwi din, after 2 weeks, yun, sinusulit ko siya, time for family, time for myself, ganun.
So, ibig sabihin, kapag 2 weeks straight duty, 2 weeks ka din sa bahay or depende sa schedule?
2 weeks din sa bahay. So, ayun, kailangan mo sulitin yung time na yun. Kasi pagbalik mo ulit, straight shifts na naman. Yun, stuff like that.
So, what kinds of games you play? Parang, what kinds of games you play? Na-mention mo, online games
This
ba
is so
yan?
embarrassing. Oh my gosh.
Candy Crush ba yan?
Isa lang yung nilalaro ko ngayon eh.
Ano yun?
Hindi naman. Genshin Impact. Ay, okay. Oh my gosh.
Okay lang yan. Okay lang. So,
anyway, ayun. Yun yung nilalaro. Yun lang nilalaro ko for now. Kasi yun lang yung may time ako for now. So, yun.
So, kasi di ba iba-iba naman tayo
ng
iba-iba naman tayo ng coping mechanism. So, okay lang yun. So, yun. So, given that you're a frontliner,
Mm-mm.
nabakunahan ka na ba? Nabigyan ka na ba ng COVID vaccine?
Mm-mm. Parang more than a month ago, ng AstraZeneca. So I'm done now with the first vaccine.
So how was your vaccination experience? Okay naman.
Okay naman. Wala naman ako masyadong naramdaman. And then what else? Yung numbness lang sa arm yun lang. Pero karamihan ng office mates ko what you call this? Yung nagkalagnat, yung mga flu-like symptoms, which is normal naman with the vaccine. So, nawala rin naman after 2 days or so. So, ganun lang siya. Pero ako, wala. Numbness lang sa braso. Depende rin naman sa person. So, it depends from person to person kung ano yung effect, ganun.
Actually, alam mo, mahalaga yan kasi di ba marami ngayon mga tao na natatakot silang magpabakuna. Kaya maganda din yung kahit paano may nakakapag-share ng vaccination experience. So yun. So,
yes, oo. Totoo yan. Oo.
Kasi di ba nakaka-apekto din yun sa mental health.
Kasi maraming tao ngayon, oo. Oo, totoo yun. Kasi iba na anxious kung magpapavaccine o hindi. Kasi di ba ang daming rumors na lumalabas and all that. No? So, ayun. So far, Buhay, ano pa naman ako? Alive pa naman ako.
Fight lang tayo. Ayun. so yun
yes,
nga. Jen or Mirai, since frontliner
yes, it's
ka.
okay. Either way.
Yeah. Since frontliner ka, ano yung message mo to your fellow frontliners? Whether in the medical field or kung saan mang field yan, basta frontline in this pandemic. So, what is your message to your fellow frontliners?
Siguro a message ko for my fellow frontliners is, I guess for now, we have to work hand in hand na lang. Kasi alam naman nating napakaraming shortcomings ng Pilipinas. So, temporary lang tong pandemic, but I'm not assured kung kailan mawawala, but let's just keep on fighting. Yun lang.
These two shall pass sa atin. Hindi lang natin alam kung kailan at paano.
Yes, these two shall pass.
Pero we just need to go with the flow. So yun nga. Di ba, regarding mental health awareness, before the pandemic kasi, meron ng mga mental health awareness campaign, but I think you would agree with me na tumaas talaga yung demand for mental health services. Mula nung mag-start yung pandemic, mag-spike yung COVID cases. So, si NCMH, meron nga siyang crisis line. So, on your end, ikaw, how do you manage to have a mental health advocacy? So, can you share about yung nasabi mo kanina na may artwork ka on Hello Mirai? So,
yeah. Oo. So yun, yung Hello Mirai is actually a passion project to create artworks that are madaling intindihan ng mga Filipino people. Kasi wala pa akong nakikita nag-create ng artworks that educate Filipino people about mental health. So I tried to start it. So far, paano ko siya na-manage is, ayun, after work or my free time, tsaka ko siya ginagawa. Recently, medyo hiatus na ako kasi sobrang heavy nga dito ng work sa NCMH. But I'm trying to go back na recently din at the same time. So, yun. So, there. Ano lang siya, bite-sized information about mental health, yung laman ng Hello Mirai. So, ayun.
Ayun. Tsaka yun, nakikita ko din yung nasa page mo. Talagang madali nga siyang intindihin. Tsaka parang nakaka-encourage. Tsaka parang nakakatuwang basahin or tingnan. Kasi animated siya, di ba?
Thank you.
Tapos may colorful, kasi may mga drawings. So parang nakakagaan din ng feeling pag nakikita yung mga ganon. So, yun, Jen. So, yun, moving forward, parang from this time on, kasi syempre hindi natin alam kung kailan matatapos tong pandemic. So, aside dun sa message mo with your fellow frontliners, how do you manage to keep your sanity intact? Aside dun sa, di ba parang may 2 weeks kang interval na stay sa bahay, gano'n. Kung ikaw ba nasa work,
Oo,
tapos
oo,
nandyan
oo.
ka straight, paano mo siya ginagawa?
Nagre-recharge ako pag nasa bahay. Tapos pag nandito na sa office, game face on. So, kailangan talagang fully charge ka pagdating mo dito kasi nga mahirap yung straight ships. Tapos yun, kailangan ko i-balance yung work and personal stuff, no? Yun nga, yung entertainment, yung gaming ko, and yung mga stuff that makes me at least forget na may mga stressors na sobrang pagod sa work, no? So, yun, binabalance out ko siya para at least to keep me sane. And also, important din yung, parang yung kanina sabi ko din, yung socializing with my friends and family. Kasi social support talaga helps eh. Kasi if you keep on just keeping your thoughts on your own talaga, mabigat siya. So, you have to unload it to other people din. Para at least hindi ka burned out nga. Tulad nga yung issue kanina with frontline workers na nabe-burn out. So, yun. There. Yun lang. As simple as that lang yung ginagawa ko.
Yan, that's nice, no? And
Yeah.
yun nga, the reason why, yun nga, napili kita as interviewee dito sa aking channel is that para malaman din kung ano yung saloobin ng or nararamdaman ng isang frontliner sa panahon ngayon. Kasi alam naman natin na napakahirap ng sitwasyon. Tapos, syempre, there are so many variables that we can control. So, syempre,
Yes.
yan yung burnout, the anxiety, the depression, yung feeling na naka-quarantine ka, yung feeling na hindi ka makalabas. So, syempre,
Yes, oo.
we have our own battles din, di ba? Aside dun sa pang-araw-araw
May
natin.
mga personal problems din tayo. Oo. Ayun, yun din yung mga challenges din as a frontline worker kasi hindi lang naman yung problema ng mga may sakit yung problema, may problem ka rin on your own. So, yun. Very talaga. Very complex talaga ang challenges ng isang healthcare or frontline worker.
Yan, thank you for that. Siguro last question na lang, no? As a clinical psychologist, no? Anong
Sige. It's okay.
anong maipapayo mo sa mga tao para ma-manage nila yung kanilang mental health, especially at this time of the pandemic? In general, syempre, di ba, parang ang daming ganap sa mundo di ba?
Yeah, true. So, siguro, ang masasuggest ko lang yun nga is number 1, to have a strong support system. Kasi, di ba, humans are not born to be alone kasi social animals ang mga tao. So, you have to be with someone whom you can talk to or someone na pagkakatiwalaan mo kasi di mo alam, baka sila yung makakatulong sa iyo in any way, whether makikinig lang sa problema mo or kunwari kung nagka-COVID ka, sila magdadala ng food sa iyo. Yung mga simple things like that, they help. So, social support is 1. Tapos number 2 is to keep ourselves healthy, which is very basic talaga, yung healthy food, healthy lifestyle, a good sleep, tapos kung kaya mag-exercise sa bahay, ganun. Napaka-basic nun, pero it really helps to at least maintain yung mental health. Tapos, what else? If talagang worst comes to worst, don't forget to reach out. So, wag matakot mag-reach out sa mga crisis hotline ng NCMH. So, meron naman numbers yung crisis hotline sa Facebook and other social media or other crisis hotlines that meron sa Pilipinas. So, don't hesitate to reach out. Kasi minsan, may limits din naman tayo as tao. No? So, we need to seek help from professionals din. So, also pala, since pandemic kasi, so iwasan din masyado yung expose sa yung mga news. Kasi, doon nagkakaroon din ng stressors sa mga news.
So, di ba yung parang,
nabasa ko
makikita
sa
mo yung
American
number of
Psychological
cases.
Association na at least 1 hour of news kung hindi talaga carry.
O kahit yung pag-scroll lang sa social media,
sila, naging anxious sila pag every may namamatay.
Oo, tsaka yung rising number of cases.
Tapos malalaman nila yung mga, true. Tapos yung pag nababalitaan pa nila lalo na yung kamag-anak nila namatay sa COVID or yung kapitbahay nila. So, nagiging even worse yung worry nila. So, iwas na lang masyado sa social media masyado or news. So, yun lang naman. Simple tips lang.
Yeah, thank you,
We'll get this
Jen. Tama, tama. Thank you, Jen. And yun nga, saludo talaga ako sa
Thank you
ating mga frontliners. Kasi isipin mo,
Mhm.
yun nga yung long long working hours plus yung syempre pagsusuot ng mga PPEs, di ba? Napakainit nun. Tapos syempre
Oo,
yung
oo.
yung schedule na
Oo,
hindi
yeah.
ka araw-araw
Oo.
makakauwi. Tapos alam mo yun, parang kailangan mo
Oo,
talagang
oo, oo,
i-adjust
oo.
yung sarili mo. Kasi meron kang tungkuling
Yeah.
sipaan. Ayun.
True, oo, oo. Kailangan magsilbi sa tao.
Mm.
Mahirap, but worth it.
Ayun. So, yun. Maraming salamat sa ating mga
Yes.
frontline workers kasi 'di ba technically ang frontline naman talaga natin ay ang immune system natin bilang tao. And then yung
Mm-mm.
second line is our healthcare system na in which
Mm-mm.
nga kayo ay mga frontliners. So, di ba,
Mm-mm.
sa labang to kayo yung nasa unahan. Nasa
Yeah,
unahan ng
oo,
pila
oo.
sa gerang to.
Sorry. Oo, kami ang susugod muna before everyone else.
Oo. Kaya yung simple lang 'di ba na pagsunod sa health protocols, tapos yung paglabas ng bahay pag
Yes.
importante lang, tapos yung tamang contact tracing mechanism, tapos yung pagsasabi ng totoo kung may
Mhm.
exposure with COVID infected people.
Oo.
Maganda yun kasi kumbaga 'di ba parang naiiwasan natin yung worst case scenario hangga't maaari.
Yes, totoo yun. Oo. Very helpful yun, no? Oo, na sana makasunod din yung mga tao sa protocols. And I know it's really hard na mag-stay at home talaga kasi halos more than a year na tayo nag-stay at home. Nagkakaroon na ng quarantine fatigue yung mga tao. Pero ayun talaga, pag kundi na lang talaga, ma-manage din natin tong pandemic na to.
Yeah. Sabi mo pa, so yung quarantine fatigue, COVID,
Mm-mm.
cabin fever ba yun? Sa kung ano yung term
Ah,
doon. So,
Oo,
parang,
dami ng terms lately. Oo.
parang dictionary na nga tayo, merong iba't ibang klase ng quarantine.
Yes,
Pero,
oo.
di ba, parang at the end of the day, syempre, ano nga yun, parang, we're on the same ocean, but not on the same boat.
Storm.
Tama, tama.
Oo, oo, oo.
Ayun.
Oo, oo, true, oo. Hindi
Kaya, di
daw
ba,
boat. Storm daw, o kaya ocean.
so, ayun. Kaya ano, 'di ba? Sabi mo
Oo.
nga doon sa iyong campaign sa Hello Mirai, it's important to plant kindness, 'di ba? As
Mhm.
possible, kailangan talaga maging empathic ka at maging mabait ka sa kapwa mo kasi hindi mo din alam kung
Mhm.
ano yung pinagdadaanan nila. Ayun, pwedeng nakatawa sila, pwedeng nakangiti
Yes,
sila,
true.
pero
Oo, oo.
meron silang
And,
pinagdadaanan. Yan. Sige.
oo, totoo yan. And especially this pandemic talaga. Ay, sorry.
Oo, sige, go.
Ayan, at dagdag lang, no? Especially this pandemic, we don't have anything na other than ano talaga, each other na. So, tulungan na lang talaga tayo.
Yan. So, yun, Jen, any last words or quote that you want to share before we end
Ayun,
this
ano lang,
one?
keep on planting kindness lang, guys, no? Especially ngayon, ang dami ng drama over the quarantine, yung mga issues. But yeah, keep on planting kindness lang to everybody. Yun talagang kailangan natin ngayon.
Ayan,
Yeah.
mga plantito at plantita, dahil ang background ko ay halaman. Ayan,
Plantito.
magtanim din tayo ng kabaitan.
Ay, sakto. Green din ako.
Naka-green ka
Naka-green din
din, di
ako.
ba? Tapos ako blue, di
Sakto,
ba?
sakto
Kulay
yung
ng
plants.
water, di ba? Ayan, kulay
Yes.
plants, tapos
Oo,
kulay
oo,
ng
oo.
water
Gusto ko
pandilig.
yan.
Ayan, ayan sige. So, yun.
Ang galing, ang galing. I like it.
Thanks, Jen. Thank you for your time.
To sum up the discussion earlier, it was discussed that the main challenges faced by our healthcare frontliners are: 1. The healthcare system is currently understaffed or undermanned. 2nd, healthcare workers are not well compensated. So in order to cope up with our mental health, some ways include recharge, maintaining balance between work and life, socialize, and unload to avoid burnout. Also, ways to manage mental health during this pandemic include having a strong support system, keep yourself healthy, and reach out for help.
This certificate of appreciation is presented to Miss Jenilly Ona for sharing her insights and experiences as a guest in the episode 2 of Mental Health Conversations by Mel, signed by yours truly. So, many thanks to Jenilly, also known as Mirai, for her time, effort, and of course that despite the tight schedule, she was able to make it. So, I really appreciate that. So, thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you in my next videos.